Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, Chapter 23, Text 27. Please repeat. Prana, Buddhi, Mana, Sva, Atma, Dhara, Apatya, Dhana, Adyaha, Yat, Samparkat, Priya, Asan, Tataha, Kaha, No, Aparaha, Priyaha, Prana, Buddhi, Manasvatma, Dharapatya, Dhanadaya, Yat Samparkat, Priyasma, Yat Samparkat, Priyasams, Tatakon Vapara Priya. Prana Buddhi Manasvatma Dharapatya Tanadaya Yat Samparkat Priyasams Tatakon Vapara Priya. Prana Buddhi Manasvatma Dharapatya Dhanadaya Yat Samparkat Priyasams Tathakon Vapara Priya. Please chant. Prana Buddhi Manasvatma Mataji. Prana, one's vital force. Buddhi, intelligence. Manaha, mind. Swa, relatives. Atma, body. Dhara, wife. Apatya, children. Dhana, wealth. Adyaha, and so forth. Yet, with which self, samparkat, because of contact, priya, dear, asam, have become, tataha, then that, kaha, what, no, indeed, aparaha, others, priyaha, dear object. Translation and purport given by disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. It is only by contact with the self that one's vital breath, intelligence, mind, friends, body, wife, children, wealth, and so on are dear. Therefore, what object can possibly be more dear than one's own self? Purport. The word yat sambarka. The word yat samparkat in this verse refers to contact with the individual self and ultimately with the Supreme Self, the Lord, who is the origin of the living, individual living being. By developing Krishna consciousness, one automatically becomes self-realized, and thus one's vital strength, intelligence, mind, relatives, body, family, and wealth all become enhanced and brilliant by the central influence of Krishna consciousness. This happens because Krishna consciousness is the optimum, effective, efficient conjunction of the individual self, who is pure consciousness, with the Supreme Self and the Supreme Consciousness, Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swami Namane. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharni Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshtarani. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prana Buddhi Manaswatma Dharapatya Dhanadaya Yat Sambarkad Priya Asam Tatakhon Apara Priyaha. It is only by contact with the self that one's vital breath, intelligence, mind, friends, body, wife, children, wealth, and so on are dear. Therefore, what object can possibly be more dear than one's own self? So, this chapter, the Brahmana's wife blessed. So, the story is that Krishna, Balaram, and Gopas, they were all in the forest, in the pasturing ground, and then they were feeling hungry, so they, as Krishna's suggestion, the Gopas, they went to the Brahmanas asking for some food, and they did not respond. Then Krishna suggests to approach the wives of the Brahmanas. Then they came, and then Now the wife of Brahmanas, they were, because of they were devotees, so they are very eagerly, immediately, they wanted to please the Lord and other gopas. So now, from last 2 verses, you see the Lord Krishna himself is speaking. This verse is spoken also by the Supreme Lord. So, so here, basically, Krishna says that what is he establishes how the self is dearer than everything else. So, because it's related to the Supreme Self, to the Lord. Everything else is because of the self. It comes the body and so on. Everything else. So the self is the dearer than everything else. That is what established here. And Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, to let the intelligence operate, he introduced the example. But actually, I, the Paramatma, the inner seer, more dear than body, sons, husband, and family. Using logic, he sobers the Brahmana's wives because of relationship with Paramatma, prana, buddhi, mana, body, and soul, and soul, wife, children, and wealth become dear. So, what is more dear than the Paramatma? So, so here we understand that Krishna conscious is the process of bhakti that is a link to the Supreme Lord, again unite the living entities who are completely bewildered in the material world and the material conscious thinking, I'm this body, I'm born in this place, this is my wife, this is my children, all this identification completely is bewildered because of this material body, and he's forgot his relationship. What is his identification, actual identification? So that's what Bhagavatam says. Yasya atma buddhi gunapetra dhataki. Gunape means this body, which is Srila Prabhupada is translated as a corpse-like body. It's actually is a dead. It doesn't have any consciousness its own. It's a dead body. Even now, because the soul is inside, is acting, is moving. Otherwise, this is just a dead body. So, what is this body? Is made of this three dhatu, kapha, pitta, vayu. That is the basic elements of this body. And so the jiva who is entangled in this body, he thinks that swadi kalatradeshu bhavamijhati. Swa means his own. So his idea is that kalatradeshu, wife, children, and all the friends and everyone else. And then Bhauma, the land where he born, that place is all, he thinks that is worshipable. So all this idea comes that then adhirta buddhi salilena kargichit janesha vigheshu saeva gokara. For him, the pilgrimage is simply just taking bath. So this all here the verse says saeva gokaraha, the person who have this kind of mentality, this kind of idea, and saeva gokara. Go means cow, kara means as. So, like, the point is they live like animals. Human life is meant for self-realization, to understand who am I, who is the Supreme Lord, and what is our relationship, and try to establish that relationship. For that purpose, this human life is given. But the jiva, when somehow get into this entangle in this material body, he is completely identifying all this body and whatever is related to the body is his own. And then trying to satisfy them. And then and not only that, and he is trying to satisfy by attracted by many things, like many personalities within this material world. They, people think there are some film stars or cricket stars, some politicians, all these kinds of people are think they are the great personalities. They attracted to them, and then they all identify with this. I am such and such person's follower, and I am such, I am such and such party's member. All this kind of identification. Because of that, the jiva in this material world, they suffer more and more. And but actually, here, according to this Bhagavatam verse, we understand even we are attracted by somebody because the soul is present in his body. Without the soul, without relation to the Supreme Lord, nothing is attracting. It's like, for example, if we were 1 month ago, and in Karur, there was an incident where thousands of people in one place gathered to see a film actor, also become a politician. So much crowd, and just people going mad, to see him and come closer and take photo with him, selfie, and they want to give a handshake, and all these things is so much because they all see externally only the body, but just imagine if that person gives up the body, if the soul is not present, if these so many people will come there, and they may come because of his hero, and they are attracted, so they may come, but they will not like to take selfie. They will not like to give a handshake that time, because he attractiveness, what is attracted so far, that element is not there. The soul is not there. There's no link with the Supreme Lord. So really, attracting thing is the Supreme Lord, because He is Krishna, means He's all attractive. So because of that, as a part and parcel of Krishna, the individual soul also have the same quality. Of course, the quantity is very minute, but unfortunately here in the material world, when the jiva get into this material body, they don't have an idea of this relationship, who they are and why they are attracted to other people, why they think they are relatives, and all these things is just simply because of their material consciousness. So therefore, this Krishna conscious movement is trying to give the real knowledge. So Srila Prabhupada says that the Krishna conscious means understanding the truth of Krishna, the truth of devotional service. Actually, there is a verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Tattva, Bhakti Tattva, Prema Tattva Sar, Bhava Tattva, Rasa Tattva, Leela Tattva are. So means to understand the truth of Krishna, truth of devotional service, the truth of love of Godhead, the truth of emotional ecstasy, the truth of transcendental mallows, and the truth of the pastimes of the Lord. This is Krishna consciousness. So means Krishna conscious means the understanding the truth, what is tattva. Tattva means the truth. So also Prabhupada says Krishna consciousness means to work in full knowledge of one's relationship with the Supreme Absolute. Not working, trying to satisfy the senses or satisfy our family members or trying to satisfy the society, friends. Not that. So, full knowledge of one's relationship with the Supreme Absolute. And that perfection of this consciousness is full knowledge of Krishna or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is the perfection. So, that is the real knowledge. So, therefore, even if one sorry. Therefore, Srila Rupa Goswami is characterized the Krishna consciousness in this way: anasaktasya vishyan etarham upayunchata nirbandha Krishna samandhe yukta vairagyam uchate prapanchika kataha buddhya hari sambandhi vasanaha mumukshubu parityago vairagyam phalkukatyate. When one is not attached to anything, but at the same time accepts everything in relation to Krishna, one is rightly situated above possessiveness. On the other hand, one who rejects everything without knowledge of its relationship to Krishna is not complete in his renunciation. So, here is very clearly is given what is should be how if we accept anything that should be in relationship with Krishna, any relationship. If without Krishna consciousness is meaningless, all these family, friends, relatives. They're all going to pull us to this material world, the repeated birth and death again and again. They are not going to help without Krishna consciousness. So, the Krishna consciousness is the main thing that should be the center of everything. Then, all these thing in this verse is given prana, buddhi, mana, svatma, dhara, padhya, dhana, is everything becomes meaningful and it should be engaged in the service of Krishna. That is the purpose. Otherwise, it's identifying with this, all of these things is my, and the body is myself, then everything becomes material. Material consciousness means again repeated birth and death, suffering. So that is the animal's life. Animals, they don't understand it. They don't know what is life, what is goal of life. So, this Krishna conscious movement is give knowledge to the society because here in this world we see practically people are suffering everywhere, all over the world. In the materialistic way of life means more they are thinking, they think they are more advanced, that much means that they are more increasing the sufferings. So much disease are increased, so much other problems. So people suffer more, particularly in the Western countries. Of course, now India also, everything, people have all this advancement, the development, all these devices. So much people suffer of this mobile phone nowadays. There are more and more. People can't sleep, they can't even while going to the toilet, they have to use mobile phone, otherwise doesn't come. Like previously people used to, some people have a habit, drink chai, otherwise doesn't come. Some people have a habit of smoking. Now this is a big problem now. Without mobile phone doesn't work. So many people have a serious problem, which they were thinking when this mobile phone came, they were thinking, wow, so much we are advanced, all this in our hand, just everything is here. They were so happy. But same thing is brings, even in our movement, we have devotees, so many devotees have this problem, so much addicted to it. They say it's more than the drugs, alcohol addict. It's more than that. It's people having more and more problems. So not only this, there are so many other problems. So because they identify with this body and they try to satisfy and their life is, they think the more you get all these material things, that is the success of life. That is so that means they never come to the end. They never satisfy. So therefore, as a spirit soul, we are actually completely liberated. We don't have to struggle all these kind of we don't have to go through all these kind of sufferings. As a spirit soul, we have no birth, death, old age, and disease, because we are part and parcel of Krishna. We are a spiritual being. So Krishna is Sachidananda Vigraha, and we are his part and parcel. So we have a same nature. Of course, as I said before, the quantity is very small, but we are spiritual being. We don't have to go through all these sufferings. But we are somehow entrapped in this body. To come out of this, to get out of this bodily concept of life, this Krishna conscious is the only solution. So, means the Krishna consciousness is giving us the process, the practice, which is we develop attachment to Krishna, not to these material things. So once we have attachment to Krishna, then we are completely free from all these sufferings. So therefore we practice to develop attachment to Krishna in this Krishna consciousness, like chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This chanting holy name and all other practices, whatever we do, for instance, waking up early in the morning and 4 o'clock and attending 4:30 Mangala Arati and study the Vedic literatures, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita and other literatures, and then associating with devotees, taking Krishna Prasadam. So all this thing is slowly awaken our dormant love for Krishna, which we have forgotten for many life. So now this, like the people who have amnesia, they have a problem. They can't remember. They forget things. So for them, cure is one of the methods. Give them whatever they were doing before, and try to give the remembrance, like the music which they used to listen, the movies or whatever they used to, the food which they used to eat, and the dress which they used to. All these things slowly will bring to their original conscious, means they understand the real identification. So similarly, this Krishna consciousness, our practice, everything is to bring us to our original consciousness, which is Krishna consciousness, which is pure consciousness. So there is no suffering. Actually there is a full of bliss, because it's Satchidananda. We develop this spiritual body. Means there is only happiness. There is no suffering at all. And that bliss, that happiness, we can experience here itself. Now, while practicing itself, it's not that some people, they think, this all, we don't know what will happen after the death, But you don't have to wait to leave this body. Even now, while practicing, the Krishna consciousness is so blissful, so happy. The devotees goer is sincerely, seriously engaged in the service, and they can feel, they can see that they are not bound by the time, they are not bound by the any material things. Sometimes in kirtan, devotees, they realize, so late. We're supposed to go 8 o'clock, but it's already 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So means they don't even realize that there's so much time is passed. So because it's so much bliss in ecstasy. So this Krishna consciousness is only is meaningful. Even any relationship, any things here is mentioned, everything becomes meaningful when it's related to Krishna, when it's linked with Krishna. Otherwise, it's just cause of our bondage, and because of that we will suffer more and more. So therefore, this Krishna consciousness is recommended. When one is Krishna conscious, become Krishna conscious, pure conscious, then really even non-devotees also will be attracted when one becomes pure soul. Like Goswamis, about Goswamis, Srinivasacharya sings that Dhira Dhira Jana Priya Priya Kara. Dhira Adhira also, all kinds of people become very dear. They are very dear because they are very pure conscious. They don't have any nirmatsara. They don't have any envy. They don't any enemies. They don't develop any enemies. So the life becomes completely blissful, completely in the transcendental platform. So here, that's what this verse says, that by developing Krishna consciousness, so one automatically become self-realized. Then everything becomes meaningful. Otherwise, we can see, but there's so many people have so much wealth, so much name, fame, everything, but they are not happy because they are not Krishna conscious. Recently I was hearing a lecture of Guru Maharaj, Holiness Bhakti Vikas Swami, and I think another Prabhupada disciple told to Maharaj that there is some lady who lived next apartment to that devotee, and she was kind of famous film actress or something. Then there are so many, men used to come and go, because early morning the devotee used to wake up and go for Mangalarati. While going only, this lady used to come from outside. When he goes for it, early morning, that time only she used to come. And every time some other man comes with her, like that, and one day he just, came in the front, and then the devotee asked, seems like you have many friends. Politely he asked. She said, yes. She was very proud, very, and then he just look at the devotee, look at her face and ask, so, are you happy? She just just kind of shocked, and she didn't know, and then tears come immediately. So you can see that externally they are like making sure everything okay, I'm happy, They're actually, everyone is like actors. They act in front of everybody. They're happy, but actually they're not happy. No one is happy. Many times we have also experienced, especially the rich people. When you go and speak to them few minutes, first 2-3 minutes, everything, formally they'll, how are you? Yes, okay, what's going on? Everything. Then just spend 5 minutes more, then immediately you'll see that all the problems comes out, and then so much crying, so much, oh, please help me, please. So many times we have experienced. So why all this? When they are materially, apparently successful life they have, but why they are not happy? Because no Krishna consciousness. That's no real love. No one is having real love in this material world. They are all selfish. There is all some or other trying to suck your blood, your hard work, your hard-earned money. That's only people want. They're not really, they are loves you. Even own family members, they're not really your own, and they're not really loves you. No one is loving. There's no love in this world. So unless if there are Krishna consciousness, and everything is meaningless. So that's the point. And we have this opportunity. We are already on the path, and we are practicing, and we should take it seriously. And then real attraction, real love, everything is with Krishna. We can realize. Hare Krishna. So I stop here. Anything? Any questions? Comment? Srimad Bhagavatam